Well, we made it over. Finally, we had some tech issues and we think we figured out finally what happened. I'm hoping we didn't lose everybody in the process. But unfortunately, we just realized that the main channel that we do Grommet Live on, which is Grommet's Facebook page, the connection expired. That doesn't mean anything to any of you. But the reason that I say this is because for tonight's show only, we're not going to be live on Grommet's Facebook channel. Instead, we're going to be live on my Facebook channel. So I'm going to have Jen put inside the chat the link for anyone that's trying to find us to get over there. So you can still see us live across all of the different channels. We are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, but on Marcy McKenna's Facebook channel, Facebook page, Facebook channel, whatever you want to call it. We are also on LinkedIn. We are on X. We are on Instagram. We are all over the place, but we had this hiccup with Grommet's Facebook page. So we got it figured out for now, but next time we're back, we should have that all worked out. So my apologies to anybody out there who is trying to find us and having difficulty finding us. A special big apology to the brands who I know have been inside the chat waiting to get in and waiting to see their products be featured. We are still going to do all of those wonderful things. I'm going to keep talking for a little bit before we jump into the products, just because I want to make sure that everybody that's trying to find us gets to find us. So in the meantime, those who are on inside the chat, I want to welcome you guys to yet another episode of Grommet Live. And I was saying earlier how much I miss our regular Grommet Live shows. We were doing, gosh, during the holidays, we were doing up to 3 of them per week. We are now this one is the only one that we're doing this week. And that's only because we have a couple. I just did a big product launch, actually, not only product launch, a whole travel collection launch over on HSN. Those are my own products, my own innovations. So I too am an inventor like all of the Grommet brands are. And so I was away. I've been doing a lot of traveling and things like that. So it has kept us away from doing our normal Grommet Live. So this tonight is extra special and extra fun to be back again, because I really do miss seeing all of you guys. And I miss being able to, I mean, Thursdays are the best because I love when I get that Grommet email that says the new products just launched. That is so much fun for me. I am a kid in a candy store when it comes to inventions. And so I just look forward to my Thursday mornings when I have that cup of coffee and I can dig into those new products. And I have to tell you, this week in particular is quite impressive. In fact, I'm going to be very anxious to see who the product of the week winner is, because competition is definitely stiff. I will tell you that. In fact, I'm featuring 6 different products tonight. I'm looking at all of them and they cross lots of different categories. We've had a great mix of products lately, which I love, but each one of them is more innovative than the next, just in their own category. So, and I'm chomping at the bit to get to the first one. You'll see why when I get there, but lots of great products. And so I always love that morning. I'm having my coffee and I'm seeing the new, usually it's 15 to 20 new product launches. And I'm with my kids half of the time and we're all doing our upvoting. So if you're new to Grommet or Grommet Live and you've never done upvoting before, basically what that is it's your way of giving a thumbs up to any product that you see and that you like. It doesn't mean necessarily that you are buying the product, but you're giving that product a thumbs up. And by doing that, you're getting a little gift in return of 20% off of that product. So you can upvote as many of them as you want. You don't have to use that 20% coupon that, in that moment. You can use it a year from now. You have sort of a Grommet file that keeps all of those coupon codes for you, so you can use them anytime you want. They are a one-time coupon though, just so you know. But if you're loving the product and you're going to buy multiples, you'll get that 20% off of all of the ones that you buy at that time. I'm seeing one of our makers just jumped on. I'm so glad that you were able to find us over here on I'm assuming you're on Facebook and on my page right now. So thank you for sticking with us and finding us. That is the beauty of live shopping. There is always something, it feels like. And just when I feel like I've got it mastered, I have to say this one was out of my hands. It was not my fault. But we did get it resolved, and I'm just waiting for the rest of the makers and all of the peeps out there. I just see another one. I'm seeing Natalie Boyette. Natalie, it's so good to see you. I know Natalie. We got to know each other during a Women Inventors Conference that was, gosh, Natalie, I'm thinking it was almost exactly a year ago. I think it was right about this time. And it was such a cool conference down in San Diego, actually Coronado. So how fun to have a few days of talking shop with my fellow female inventors. It was so fun and so fulfilling on so many levels. I loved it. And so then when I got to see Natalie's product pop up on Grommet, I was so excited. And then finding out that I get to feature it and that I get to sing your praises, Natalie, I'm thrilled. And I don't think when we were at the conference that I got to even touch and feel your product. So when it arrived and I've been playing with it and having so much fun with it, wow, just kudos to you. You've done a phenomenal job. She's saying, hi, great to see you again. Yeah, it was a year ago. Oh, I'm so glad. So people are finding us. People are jumping on. So if you did just jump on, I want to welcome you guys to another fun episode of Grommet Live. And I was just saying how much I've been missing during the holidays. We were doing 3 Grommet Lives a week. And believe me, I never get tired of it because I am such a nerdy inventor at heart. Always have been, but I launched my first product about 12 years ago. And ever since, it's just, I live it and I breathe it and I love it. I love meeting the makers who create these incredible products. I love working with Grommet because they do such a phenomenal job of discovering those hidden gem products. I'm so tired of going on to the A Word. You guys know which channel I'm talking about, and just seeing more of the same, so many of the same product and, brands with no faces behind them. Grommet is so different because it is these hidden gem products that are created by real people with real faces, real names. And that, to me, they have stories behind them. And there's just, what a difference to shop in that kind of a way. And when you gift products from Grommet, the fact that there is a story behind it that you can tell as you gift them is just, to me, makes it so much more special and so much more fulfilling and more fun. We've got Liana in the house, another one of my fellow female innovators who was also at that conference in Coronado about a year ago. And I know she knows Natalie as well. So fun. We're having a little reunion here. But Mixers is women owned, though. So she's saying, yay, women owned. She wasn't there. We would have loved for you to be there because you could have been serving us cocktails the whole time. That would have been super fun. But I'm so glad you found us too, because Mixers, I got to tell you, I'm kind of obsessed. You are going to get so sick of me talking about your product because I'm in love. I really am. I cannot wait to show you guys what product I'm talking about. And we've got Kara Potter on, and I'm a big fan of hers as well. We have all the makers. I'm so glad. Almost all of them are on so far. And they're going to keep coming. I just know it. But while we're waiting for everyone to get on, I'm going to do just a little bit of housekeeping, and then we will dive into the first product. And again, we have 6 products tonight. And I mention that because one of the bits of housekeeping that I want to take care of right now is the fun one. That is the giveaway. And I'm saying the giveaway. It's actually 2 giveaways. And we do that. If you've been here before, you already know the drill. We do 2 giveaways on every episode of Grommet Live. So in all honesty, I don't know why everyone is not tuning in all the time to every Grommet Live, because you actually have a pretty good chance of winning one of these awesome products. And all you have to do to enter to win is that QR code right there. One of these days I will figure out the directions, but that's it. You just going to take a picture of that QR code to enter to win. No strings attached. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to announce the winner of the first product halfway through. So after product number 3, we're going to announce one of the winners. And again, it's going to be one of the products that I'm featuring here tonight. So I love when you guys chime in the chat and tell me which one you would want to win. So that's always helpful. And then we're going to do the second giveaway at the very end of the show. And so again, keep it coming as far as when you see a product you like and you want to win it, let us know. So speaking of that, if you have already entered the giveaway using that QR code, because you are here live, you get an extra chance. You get an extra entry All you have to do to get an extra entry and double your chances of winning is to put the word giveaway inside the chat. And you can start doing that right now. And by doing that, Jen, our producer, is paying attention, and she will give an extra entry to anyone that puts the word giveaway into the chat. Part of the reason we do that, and this is another bit of our housekeeping before we get started, is because the chat is uber important for all of the makers who are on here tonight, because the chat is what gets the algorithm going. And I hate saying that, it's such a buzzword, but it really is incredible what happens when we have an energetic chat. How many more people get to see this show? Because when the powers that be at all the different channels that we're on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn and X and Instagram, all over the place, they're paying attention. And when they see that chat light up, they start pushing the show out to more and more people. And so that is the goal. We want as many people as possible to see these makers' products, to hear their stories, and to ultimately fall in love with the products and share them with other people. So that's the goal, is to get these products exposure. And, you know, just, it's just so difficult in the e-commerce space right now. There is so much noise out there, and this is a way for these makers to stand out. So I want all of us to get on board and help them out by just lighten up the chat. Tell us where you're tuning in from. Let us know which products you like. If you have questions about anything that I am showing you tonight, let me know in the chat. The makers are all here with us, so if you have questions for them, that's where you're going to do it. So do not be shy, because it's a really integral part and a fun part, really fun part of Grommet Live. So without any further ado, I think we are going to dive in. I'm going to take okay, Jen's ahead of me once again. I'm seeing a lot of people have already grabbed on to the giveaway, have already entered the giveaway. So again, one more time, I'm just going to mention, put the word giveaway in the chat to double your chances. Liana just did that. Kara just did it. And who else? Natalie's done it. So several of you have already doubled your chances. So the competition's getting stiff. And speaking of competition, you guys, the product launches this week. If you have not seen them, if you've not gotten the email that announces all the new product launches, check your email and check them out, or just go after the show to the site, because they are so good this week. I have no idea who's going to win. It's going to be a very, very stiff competition, which makes tonight's show that much more important, because this is your opportunity to vote for these products, and the product that gets the most votes at the end of the week. Tonight is launch night. So by next Thursday, the one that has the most votes wins product of the week. And there are all kinds of things, good things that happen for product of the week winners. So I don't have them all itemized here, but I know it's lots of perks. It's a big deal. So again, don't be shy with those upvotes, because you're not committing to buying anything, but you are telling the makers that you like their product. You're telling Grommet that you like it. And so they also start looking for new ways to get those products out in front of more people. So that's always a very cool thing. Okay, we are going to dive in. I can't wait to dive into the first product, actually, because boy, after these tech issues, do I need a cocktail. And speaking of the chat, I would love for you guys to jump in here and let me know what your beverage of choice is in the evenings or any time of day, because we have got lots of choices for you tonight. And I'm just curious what everybody likes. But you guys are going to be blown away by this brand. And although you can't taste it through the camera, you're going to have to trust me on that until you get your own home. I have had so much fun since the minute this product arrived at my house. And let me just show you how gorgeous it was when it arrived. It still is. And I want to preface this by saying what I'm going to show you at first is not exactly what's on Grommet. This is kind of the deluxe version. So this is something that's available on their site, but I have to show you it because it's so pretty and so cool. So when it arrived, it came in this gorgeous black box that says Mixers. That is the brand. And then when I opened it up, look what I found. Craft a better drink, create a better world. So this basically is my little library of cocktail mixers. And you might be wondering what this down here is. Well, let me just show you that too. So this is actually the tool that I'm going to use to mix my cocktail. So when you open it up, you will see it's a little like one of the with your lattes for the milk. So that came with it. How cool is that? And it's got, I mean, it's really fast. It's got a couple different speeds on it. But the magic is really in my library of cocktail mixers. So what the ones I have here are margarita, pineapple jalapeno margarita, old fashioned, Mai Tai, Paloma, and Cosmopolitan. So in that order, aren't the colors, the packaging, how stunning, 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 stunning. So talk about an amazing customer journey, opening that up and seeing all these and me just going, which one should I make? I'm a grapefruit girl. You probably know that if you've watched this show at all. So in my library, I'm pulling this one out. And so this is the Paloma. And again, just so, so pretty. But these, you guys, are all organic. These are powder-based cocktail mixers that if you're having a Paloma, you would most likely mix it with tequila. But the truth is, they're so flavorful and so good that even if you're just making a mocktail, it's so refreshing. It's a drink that you will look forward to having no matter what you're mixing with it, even if you're mixing nothing with it. But it is so innovative. So this one, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make it. That QR code's getting in my way. Which way do I have to go? Okay, there we go. Scoot this way a little bit more. Okay, so now all you have to do, what's so cool about this is inside the box are 5 different packages of the same one. So there you go. And so all you have to do is you open the package. I might need my little scissors just to be safe. And you're going to pour the powder into your, let me put this, my ice in here. Going to mix things up here a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use a mixer here, but let's see. I pour it right in there. And then you can use this package as a measure. It's got the lines in there that tell me exactly how much tequila, exactly how much water to put in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've got my tequila right here. So I'm putting it up to the line. So basically when you're mixing it, you're doing, and I know it looks like it's a vodka bottle, but it's just the bottle. I had to pour it in there because I didn't have another bottle. So it shows you the line, but basically the ratio is what I think I have this right. 1 to 2, right? So the amount of tequila that you're putting in, then you're doubling that with the water. So I've got the tequila in there. I'm pouring it right in there. And then I put the water in as well. Same thing, I measure it. And then I go ahead and pour that in. So you can be on the go. That's one of the things I love most about this is, yes, you can make it at home, and how fun when people come over and you can have your whole library of different choices for people to choose from, and they can make them themselves or you can mix it up for them. But I love that. But then you could be on the go and you just take one of these with you. I mean, when I travel so much, and to have one of these on the airplane with me instead of having to have that uber sweet, yucky mixer that that they will always have on airplanes, I can have this and then just get one of those little bottles that you get on the airplanes and mix it myself. I just think it's so genius. Now, again, you can use this little guy, which is what I'm going to do. And what they recommend is that you are mixing it for about 20 seconds. So there, I just turned it on and I'm mixing it up. I'm going to maybe go even stronger. Now, the way it mixes, it dissolves pretty quickly. But I do want to say, when you make the cocktail, sometimes there is like a little, I don't want to call it sediment, but something that kind of settles at the bottom, and that is completely normal. It's actually a sign of really good quality ingredients. So don't be alarmed by that at all. But we went ahead and mixed it. Now I can put some ice in it and then go ahead and mix it again. So I'm going to do that. Sorry for the, my desk is cluttered. Okay, so I've got my ice in. I'm going to mix it one more time. I know you guys are probably drooling watching this. Everyone's saying so clever. I love that you can measure with the package. I know, so great. Okay, so we are all mixed. And now I'm just going to go ahead and pour it into a fancy glass because that always makes things taste better. And there is my Paloma. So cheers I gotta taste it. It's so good. It is so refreshing. I'm not a sweet person. I don't like things that are very sweet at all. In fact, most of the time when I order a margarita, I'll say leave all the agave out. That's how little I like sweet. And that's one of the things I love about it. It's a little bit tart, which I do love tart. And it does have a subtle sweetness to it, but not overpowering at all. It's so refreshing, which any one of those mixers that you buy at the liquor store, at the grocery store, to me are just so syrupy and sweet. And this is so light, so refreshing. It is so delicious. In fact, I want to show you the actual nutrition label so you know that, I mean, each cocktail that you're making, it's only 45 calories per one of these. So 45 calories, there's very little sugar in it, nothing like the typical drink mixers that we're used to. And it also has 0 fat. It has, I think it's only like, I'll show you, you guys can see for yourself, only 8 grams of carbohydrates. So it's just a much lighter, much healthier alternative to the typical drink mixers. And I want to show you all the amazing flavors. And I showed them to you in my little library there, but we've got the Paloma, which is the one that I made. I have had the spicy margarita mix. Oh my God, it's so good. So that is the pineapple jalapeno. That I think has to be my favorite. Kara, I have to know what your favorite is. So Kara is the maker and she is inside the chat, but I'm dying to know what your favorite one is because, I mean, they're all so good. I have not tried them all yet. So the ones, oh, we're getting a question about, does it have artificial sweetener in it? No, I'm so happy to say there are no artificial flavorings. There is no preservatives. There is no additives. That's one of the things I love the most about this. It's so delicious. And it is also gluten-free, which is music to my ears because I am gluten-free. It is vegan, non-GMO. It's all checks all those healthy boxes. And Kara, the maker, is chiming in. Her favorites are Mai Tai, which I have not tried yet, and spicy marg. I'm with you, Kara, on that one. I have a Mexican restaurant on Babel Island where I live called Todo Santos. I got to give them a plug. They have an insanely good spicy pineapple margarita. I think I might like this one better. I think they would kill me if I showed up with one of your packets when I walked in there, but I would be tempted because it's so good. And put a little of the tahini on the rim there. And I mean, these are better than craft cocktails that you would get at a bar. And the whole process is just so much fun. And look at the price, you guys, the price of it with that Grommet discount. You're crazy to not grab this. It's $12. You're getting 5 of the packets. And so that equates to just over $2 per drink. And as you know, if you've been to a bar or anything like that lately, you know that drinks are $15 to $20 for one drink. Crazy. So what an affordable way to have an insanely good cocktail and be able to have it on the go. Maybe you're going to a beach party and to have these in your beach bag. All you need is to add your spirit of choice and water and mix, and you are good to go. A little bit of ice, always tastes better with ice. But other than that, and anywhere. So even, you know, they have the fancy movie theaters, and maybe you want to have a cocktail while you're in the movie theater, bring it with you there. So it's just, you know, on the go or at home. I think it's fantastic. And I'm wanting to get this gift box. Actually, I was thinking about my brother and sister-in-law. My brother is sober. And I was thinking how he would love this as much as she would love it, who's not so, you know, it's that good. The flavors are that good. So again, going back to the flavors, we have the margarita. We've got this pineapple jalapeno margarita, which is the spicy, but spicy in a really good way. Like not over the top spicy, but has a really nice kick for sure. And then the old fashioned, that's not necessarily my thing, but I know it's a lot of people's things. So I don't know if I'm going to taste that one, but I always love a good Mai Tai. So I'm excited to try that one. And then of course the Cosmopolitan, we cannot miss with the Cosmopolitan. So how fun is this? What a fun hostess gift to bring to somebody's house. What a fun anything gift to give to somebody. Maybe you're making an Easter basket for an adult and you put all different flavors inside the Easter basket. I mean, just you can have so much fun being creative with it. But really, it's probably a gift you want to give yourself. I'm just saying, you at least have to get one for yourself. But again, with that Grommet discount, it's normally almost $15. You're getting it for $12. So this would be one of those where, in my humble opinion, you really should definitely get more than one, because you got to try the, at least try a few different ones. And I am curious, Kara, do you have a variety pack where people can get one box and have the different flavors inside? I forgot to check on that, but I would be curious, because that would be a good way to just kind of try them all and then pick the one you want and, order more of that. But going back to the Grommet discount, because you get that 20% off on as many as you buy at one time, that's a big win. I mean, that really adds up, especially if you want to try all the different ones. And it's definitely worth doing that. Now, here's the thing, especially because you can buy them. Oh, we've got Daria on. I'm so happy. She just switched over from Instagram so she can see the whole chat. Thanks for saying that, Daria, because yes, that is, I want to mention that if you are watching on YouTube or LinkedIn or Instagram or anywhere else, X, I mean, we're all over the place. The most active chat is definitely on Facebook. So I highly recommend, if you guys are over there, no offense to any of the other channels, but if you're wanting to actually see what's going on in the chat, I'm trying to relay it to you guys as much as I can, but being on that page will make it a little bit more fun. So I do recommend that. Kara said we are launching that. So what she means is she's launching a variety pack on the website soon, and there is a build your own. That's fabulous. I love that. Oh, I do want to mention, Jen reminded me, thank you for that. If you are coming over to Facebook, we're having technical difficulties with Grommet's Facebook page tonight. So when you come over to Facebook, you want to be on Marcy McKenna Facebook. In fact, just to be safe, Jen, maybe also activate my second Facebook page, the personal profile one, because I don't think we activated that one, but just if people are trying to find Marcy, you could go to either one. But the busy chat is this one, the one on the where all you guys are, you know that. Anyway, so mixers, I want to highlight that it is with 2 X's, just in case you are searching for it anywhere. It is with 2 X's. She's done such a phenomenal job on every level, the packaging, the branding, the biggest level that she's done a phenomenal job on is the taste. I have to tell you, it is out of this world, especially because I'm very picky when it comes to cocktails, because I don't like sweet. And so she is, everyone that I've tried so far, I've tried the margarita, the pineapple jalapeno margarita, the cosmopolitan, and the Paloma. I did not try them all at once, and it was not today. So, but I've tried them since I've gotten them, all the various ones. And every one of them is so good and so refreshing, and that perfect balance of a little bit of tart, tiny bit of sweet, but just overall very, very refreshing. But my favorite part is just how easy it is that they can go with you, and just, on the go cocktails. Who doesn't love that? So really, really well done. Daria is saying, I love that there are no artificial sweeteners, because that's so hard to find in mixers. I'm curious, Daria, is there a particular artificial sweetener that you're allergic to, or is it any number of them? Because I have an allergy to a few of those as well. And so I'm curious what yours is. I'm hearing more and more of that lately. Kara says, I have very high standards for ingredients, and we haven't compromised on anything but all natural ingredients. And Kara, the fact that you're able to do that with no additives, nothing, all goodness, organic, at that price point is incredible. That is kudos to you, because being able to keep it at that price point where it does make having cocktails or entertaining affordable. So I love that. Okay, she is allergic to all of them, including monk fruit. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's no fun. Well, actually, it is fun, because we shouldn't have artificial sweeteners anyway. I don't like them anyway, even if I'm not allergic. Okay, so that was our first product. Did I tell you that there are good products this week on Grommet? I am telling you, it's a good week. Lots of competition. I got to believe mixers is up near the top with votes. So don't be shy. I have to say it one more time. Do not be shy with those up votes. You are not committing to anything, but you're giving the maker a high five and saying, I love your product. And in exchange, you're getting 20% off. So it is a win all the way around. So definitely use those QR codes, give them the upvotes. Okay, moving on to product number 2, and this is another fellow female innovator. And if you were on early, you heard me discover that she was in the chat and get all excited because we met each other about a year ago at a Women Inventors Conference down in Coronado. So it's so cool to see her now on Grommet with her product. And she had told me a lot about it, but I don't think I saw it until I knew it was going to be on the show. So it's so great. And also, I was so blown away. I have to say, this is Natalie, who I'm speaking of, Natalie Boyette, who is the inventor of this product. I was really blown away with, again, this is another one where on every level, the execution of this product. It's a phenomenal idea, phenomenal invention, but I mean, she has nailed it with, number one, the quality, the craftsmanship, the material. It is just top-notch quality. And when it came in this gorgeous box. So, you know, again, that customer experience, I love that. And her branding, and she's got a great video on her website where she talks about all the different ways to use it. And so I just love it. And so what product am I talking about? I am talking about this bad boy right here. I only wish that I had a mixer cocktail for each one of you that I could hand out to everybody, and it would be so easy to do that because I could carry all 6 of those cocktails with one hand and be really pretty much hands-free other than that, and nothing is going to spill. It is all contained right in here. I could even put it in my car on the car seat next to me and be driving and not worry about spilling any of them because they are all so securely inside the bevy, except for I'm seeing one on camera that is tilted a little bit, but I'm going to show you why they're so securely in place. But if you are someone that for any reason has to carry multiple beverages, and what comes to mind is actually Natalie's story, because she was in pharmaceutical sales and she was always having to go get, you know, bring a bunch of coffees to different doctors' offices and things. And she was using those flimsy cardboard drink holders. We've all used those, and, you know, they help a little, but things end up falling over, and you can only usually fit 4 of them, and you got to balance 2 different ones. So Natalie, let me know if I'm correct on this. I believe the first version of the bevy that came out was a 12-cup drink holder. Is that right? Let me know. And she chimed in and said it works best with full drinks. Yes, that I do not. These are all empty. That is my fault. They're just empty, but I just wanted to show you how awesome it is. And look at, I mean, they are not falling out. Are you seeing that? I could turn it upside down and these are not falling out. So how amazing to have them so secure. Now that was the white. Actually, she's got great names for them. The white is actually called Cloud Martini, which I love. This is the perfect segue from our mixers. And then we've got the Earl Grey, which I'm going to show you right now. So that's that. Isn't that cool looking? I love the teal. Really, really cool. And then we've got the Pink Lady. Love your names. There's our Pink Lady right there. And I don't have the blue, and the blue is called Frostbite, and it's really pretty. I'll show you just so you can see all the colors together. I do have a picture of that. So there they are. So there's the Frostbite that you missed. So we've got Pink Lady, we've got Frostbite, we've got Earl Grey, and Cloud Martini. Look at that phenomenal looking design. It's so cool. And this is Natalie, in case you haven't met her yet. So yeah, that's the one. If you can, she's holding, holds 12 cups, I believe, that one right there. And that was the first one that she invented. But I think probably, I would imagine, I'd be curious which one was a bigger seller, because I would imagine 6 feels like I could see a lot of moms using these. I could see, you know, going to sporting events and having to carry a bunch of them. But when she conceptualized it, I think what she was thinking is, you know, just the serving industry in general, as we were talking about with her being in pharmaceutical sales and having to bring all these drinks to all these offices. She, out of sheer necessity, needed to create this. But then think of people, you know, I was mentioning movie theaters before. They're serving cocktails now in movie theaters, and how nice to be able to, for a cocktail server to use this instead of doing this and things falling all over the place, to just have everything so secure and be able to be single-handed. Now, I mentioned how the sort of engineering of it is so amazing. So it does fold up too, which, so here we go. And then you're folding it just like that. And it has such a slim silhouette. So, you know, for packing away for storage, look at that. And it's really lightweight. It's just a really, really nice design. And it is not just for cocktails, and it is not just for coffee. There's so many ways to use it. I'm going to show you a few pictures because these are just a couple ideas, but I'm sure your wheels are going to spin. Kara's saying I could use these all the time, and that Kara is the creator of mixers, so I imagine she would have a lot of uses for that. And someone else is saying this would be great if I needed to bring cupcakes somewhere. Well, funny you should say that, because look at the blue back here with the chocolate cupcakes. So yes, I mean, how many times you're driving in the car, you have a box of cupcakes, and you make a fast stop and they all go flying and the frosting gets ruined. This keeps everything secure. Natalie's chiming in with some other amazing ideas. Moms, tailgating, beach, pool, boat life. Oh, I love it for boating. That's great. Office workers, concerts, outdoor events. I mean, it goes on and on. And I want to show you why they are so secure. So I'm going to go back to full screen here. So I do love how she designed this, because these cup holders, these are sort of like silicone nubs or fingers, if you will, but they're, you know, they have some give to them, but they're firm enough to hold anything in place. So nothing is going to move around. Nothing's going to spill. It's all going to stay right where you put it. So it's really, really high quality, well designed. And I mean, I just love the look of that, but it's there for function for sure. But it, you know, just those fingers are so cool. And I love how you did the different colors to go with it. And it does, in terms of what it holds, in terms of the drink itself, it's up to 24 ounces. The cup holder, you know, everything's different sizes, but up to 24 ounces. And then the whole container itself, the whole bevy itself, is up to 25 pounds. So that it is that sturdy. And the handle is very, very comfortable. She's got sort of a silicone grip on it, and it's very ergonomically designed where it's real comfortable to hold. In fact, I could even see, you know, holding it right here being comfortable like that too, the way it's curved. So really, really nice. I still don't know. Oh, someone's saying, oh, Sherry is trying to get in. She says, I don't know which account to go to. I've tried 3 I know of. Okay, Sherry, I'm going to have Jen put the link here inside the chat, and you can grab that link and go straight to my Facebook page. And I believe it is just at Marcy McKenna if you're on Facebook. Marcy with a Y. You guys, I'm sorry there's so much trouble with the technical difficulties, but she is quite an inventor, Miss Natalie. She does, on this particular product, she has 2 utility patents. So congrats to you just on that alone. But such a smart invention. I know she has been viral on all the different platforms. You know, people are loving it. And it's one of those products that the more you see it, and the more pictures you see and different uses for it, so many different ways to use it. And so people are coming up with all kinds. Oh, it now goes up to 32 ounces. Oh, somewhere I saw 24. Wow, that's a big drink. I believe it, because it's that, you know, it's that secure. I think Sherry's finding her way over here. She finally found it, she says. Okay, great. I'm so glad. And Sherry, you're not too late to get in on the giveaway, which I know you love. Sherry has been a giveaway winner in the past for sure, but all you know how to enter. But we're going to put that QR code up again in case anyone's jumping on late and wants to get in on the giveaway. We're doing 2 of them, and we're going to do one after this next product and then another one at the end of the show. All you have to do to enter is use that QR code. And if you do what, Sherry knows. She's been here before because she already chimed in to double her chances of winning. By putting the word giveaway inside the chat, you can double your chances. Jen pays attention. She keeps tabs of everybody who does that, and definitely gives you that extra entry. And Natalie says, we wanted to include Stanley Cups and Sonic Route 44s. Awesome. I wish I had a Stanley with me to demo with it, because yes, I mean, the fact that it can accommodate Stanleys is awesome. Oh, Daria just doubled her chances. Yay. I always love when people who are with us live win the giveaways, because you don't have to be here live, but we give you that second chance. So the odds of you winning are better. And what else? Did I miss anything else? The smartest thing I think about, I mean, so smart on so many levels. But to me, I keep thinking about the car, about how many times I'm doing this, trying to keep things from spilling. And even if you're using it just for 4 and you're putting your phone in one and your sunglasses in another, you don't have to use it for drinks. But if you're carrying any number of drinks from one place to another and you're having this on the seat next to you, it's not going anywhere. It's really, really smart. So I love it, Natalie. It's so cool to be able to see it live and in person after hearing so much about it. So well done. Okay, we are going on to the next product. I don't know if I've seen her in the chat yet. I hope she's here. Do we have Cat Fellows in the house? Oh, she is. Okay, good. I was worried that she might not be. I don't know why I was thinking that. I missed her. Cat, where the heck were you 23 years ago? I needed you 23 years ago. Cat has invented. Is anybody here pregnant? I got to ask. Does anybody have a pregnant daughter? Or maybe, or I'm saying pregnant, but did you just have a baby maybe? Because this next product, hold on, my ice is getting all over. This next product is going to be your best friend if you have just had a baby, are getting ready to have a baby, if you know someone that's going to have a baby, because the problem that this product solves. And so it sounds to me like nobody in here has a baby or is pregnant. So because of that, I'm going to ask you another question, and I want everybody to please be honest and tell me the answer, because Kat and I both want to know if we're the only ones. I know Kat knows that she's not. But when you were pregnant or when you gave birth, did you have an issue? Oh, Kara's a new mom, 1.5 years ago. So she'll be able to relate to this, I think. Did you have an issue with leaking milk and with milk leaking through the bra and through the tank top or whatever it was that you were wearing? Was that an issue for anybody other than Kat and I? I need to know. In fact, I'm going to show you a video that will, in case it wasn't an issue for you, you'll know what we're talking about with this video. So that was my life for a good year, 3 different times, not quite a year. But so I had to show you that. I'm going to show it one more time because that was a quick one. So, I mean, some people just have it worse than others, but I think everybody that has ever had a child. Kara said, oh my God, yes. Daria says, yep. Okay, I love you guys for being honest and getting it going inside the chat. Anybody else? Come on, fess up. Okay, so what Kat, and here's Kat right here. So pretty, gorgeous. I love that purple behind you too. But she is, I mean, you would imagine that if there was a solution and you didn't have to use those awful breast milk pads that it's like almost like a menstrual pad, but for your boobs. And they're bulky and they're awkward and they're yucky and you feel yucky when you have them in and they move around and sometimes they even fall out. God forbid, how embarrassing is that? But if you've ever used those, which is the go-to solution for leaking breasts, you know. And I'll never forget, I was at Target and my son was almost done breastfeeding. I thought I was home free. And I'm at Target, so I didn't have those pads in or anything. I can't believe I'm telling you the story. But I'm at Target, and there's a baby behind me that starts crying. And what happens? You guys know. If it's happened to you, you know. My boobs start leaking in the middle of Target, and I have no protection. So it's coming through I think I was wearing a dark green T-shirt-ish kind of a top. And I looked like the girl in the video. So the problem is real. And I don't know why I never thought, why hasn't someone come up with a solution? I just thought the only solution, you just have to wear the pads. But what she has created, I'm going to show it to you in person, but I just want to show it to you here first. She's created an incredible bra, which with or without leaking breasts, I want to wear this bra because it's so well made, so well constructed. And it's one of those that you can just tell when you put it on, it's just so comfortable. But what she has built into it, the material, she is just again, this is another one that just nailed it on every level, because the box comes, and she's had fun with the topic, which I'm trying to do a little bit of as well, because it's kind of one of those, like, how do you talk about it? But I love, here's the box when it comes. It says, stop leaks from getting on your T blank TS. So that's kind of fun. And then up top, we believe in empowering nursing mothers to breastfeed with dignity. Our leak-proof nursing bras provide effortless comfort and unrivaled convenience to help you nurse fearlessly. No leaks, no mercy. Embrace leak-proof liberation. So I love all of that. But then inside is the bra itself, and it also comes, which I thought was so smart, comes with a little wash bag. So you can pop it in there and pop it in. It is machine washable. But here is the bra itself. And it is so buttery soft. So just the material alone, you can't wait to put it on, because it's going to be just so comfortable. And it's made out of actually a bamboo. So it's the softness of that bamboo. And then it has fixed padding in place. And the odd thing about it, I wish you could, again, feel through here. I can't even really tell that there's padding in here. But yet, whatever she has invented to absorb the milk, it can absorb up to 60 milligrams. And that, I had to ask Suri what that meant. And that equates to about a quarter cup of milk. So if you are a leaker, you can have this peace of mind that if you are out and about, you're not going to have those embarrassing moments, because this has got you covered for up to a quarter cup of leaking breast milk. But yet it's so thin, you can't imagine that it could do that, but it does. And it's got quick release strap here, so that if you are breastfeeding, which I'm sure you are if you're wearing this, then it just easily releases. So it's that quick and easy way to breastfeed kind of discreetly, which is nice. The material, in addition to being that really soft, which I'll show you the lining there, it's just really, really soft. In addition to that, it's a 4-way stretch. So if you've given birth before or been pregnant before, you know that our bodies change daily. You know that your boobs are here, your boobs are here. You know, they're not just the boobs, the whole body. Your body is shifting and changing. And the way she's designed this is designed to change with you. And so it adjusts in every which way. So it's with you for the long haul of the nursing journey. And I do also love the racer back, because there's nothing more comfortable than a racer back. And so you've got that comfort level, but you've also got that adjustability of the straps, adjustability here. And by the way, the band itself is, again, it's not a band that's going to dig and be uncomfortable in any way. It's one that just hugs perfectly. So it is so well designed. And again, where were you 23 years ago is all I have to say, because this would have been my holy grail product during my son's, all my kids' first year, for sure, during breastfeeding time. I'm trying to think what else I'm missing on this. And it is machine washable. It does have that sort of fast wicking technology in the material as well, where it pulls the moisture away, because that is so uncomfortable. So it's taking that leaking breast milk, pulling it into the built-in padding so that you are never uncomfortable. And then, of course, you take it off, you put it in the little wash bag that comes with it, pop it in the washer, and you're good to go. So smart. And I was actually quite surprised. Jen, our producer, just sent me a private chat, and she said, it looks so comfy, I want it to replace my regular bra. I'm not kidding, Jen. It is like that. It's like you want to put this thing on, breastfeeding or not. Truly, truly. What was I just about to say? Shoot. Oh gosh. It does come in 4 different sizes. It is small, medium, large, extra large. And I'm sure on her website, I should have gone there to find it, but I'm sure they have a sizing chart. So definitely go there so you're getting the right size. And it is just it's an invention that every single person that is going to give birth needs to know about. So I'm so glad, Kat, that you are on with us. And I'm so glad that all of you guys are doing such a good job at lighting up the chat, because I want so many people to hear about this bra, because it is a game changer for sure. Kara loves the packaging, so smart to include the wash bag. Yes, and even the packaging, she's just done such a good job on every level, like even just the purple, just those little touches to me say a lot. They really do. So it's so well done. People are saying, I love the bamboo. It would make a great sports bra too. I seriously, and actually I want to say that I think I read it somewhere, but it came to my mind that if you are going through menopause or perimenopause or anything like that, or you're just someone who has night sweats or is someone who sweats, again, it because it is moisture wicking and it absorbs so much, and it also is antimicrobial. So it is pulling that bacteria, that moisture, that the smell away from you. So I agree with you, Cherry. You're saying a sports bra, but that's what got me thinking, because typically when we're wearing a sports bra, we're sweating. So that's helpful there as well. But I was even just thinking about how many people have night sweats and how helpful that would be. And because it's so comfortable, I would actually want to sleep with this. I would. Well done. As a yogi, Pilates sports bra is super smart. Yep. I actually prefer bamboo because it's a natural instead of a microfiber sports bra. Bamboo really is different. It's noticeable when something is made out of bamboo, just the softness, and it's just it's elevated is how I feel about that. So this is one, if you are breastfeeding, it's day and night. It's not, just a daytime or just a nighttime. So it is going to carry you through that whole breastfeeding journey. You might want to get more than one. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was really surprised actually, because if you guys have shopped bras at all lately, they're a fortune. It's hard to find a decent bra for under $60. Really hard. And the fact that this one with the Grommet discount is under $40, with everything she has built in, with that quick release, with all the adjustability, the bamboo, with the built-in padding that absorbs up to a quarter cup of milk. I don't know how you do it for that price. And you're including the wash bag. So incredible. So if you know of anybody that's going to have a baby, grab that QR code and share it with them, because they are going to want to have this. Let's see, like a night sweats cami. Yep. I'm thinking, seriously, the night sweat thing is a big deal. So I'm kind of in love with it. I think I'm going to sleep with it tonight. I'm not kidding. I think I am. I will report back and let you guys know, and then I'll work out with it tomorrow. I'm going to find a way to use this, even though I'm done having my children. So really great invention, Kat. Thank you for bringing it to Grommet. Love it. Love it. And I love Grommet for daring to have a nursing bra on. Good for you guys. Okay, we're going to do our first giveaway. I think we need to do a giveaway. And so it's not too late. If you haven't entered, go ahead and enter now. And if you don't win this one, you might win the one at the end. So the first giveaway, I got to give away mixers. I need everybody to try mixers because they're so good. Whether you like a cocktail or just want a mocktail, you're going to love these. So we are going to give away mixers. You get your choice of whatever flavor you want, whoever it is that it wins. And I'm going to pull up the first winner. I'm not sure if she's in the chat or not, but her name is Janet. Her name is Janet Alex. So Janet Alex, congratulations. You are going to be getting one mean cocktail, actually 5 mean cocktails. You just need to let Jen know what your flavor of choice is and what your shipping address is, and we will get one of those out to you. So congratulations. And I think you need to celebrate by having one of those cocktails. And if you are in the chat, let us know which one you're going to get. Curious. Did everybody tell me which one what flavor, if you guys had won it right now, what flavor would you have picked? I'm curious. Okay, so I asked you, Kara, what was your favorite? And you said the spicy margarita or the Mai Tai. What is the best seller of all of them? I'm going to guess the Cosmopolitan for some weird reason. I don't know why. That just came to mind. So let us know. And that's a good time for me to taste my Paloma. Oh my gosh. Seriously. So good. Okay. So Kara will let us know, I'm sure. we are going to move on to our next product. Where is my product list? I just think it hides from me. Why does it do that? Where did it go? Jen, you're going to have to tell me what my next product is because I'm not seeing it. Oh, what would I do without Jen? This one is Puppington in the house. I'm so excited. I've been chomping at the bit to feature this product. You guys, we've got some amazing female innovators tonight. Really amazing. So far it's been all females. This one is another one. I feel bad. It's not all females, but but I gotta give kudos because these are some doozies for sure. And this one is speaking my language, and not only my language, this is speaking Jen's language too, and probably a lot of you guys in the chat or in live with us tonight. If you have a dog, you're going to love this one. We do a lot of pet products on Grommet, but this one is a little different. This one's very chic, very fashionable and stylish, but also incredibly functional. I mean, this is Daria already says she loves Puppington. And Daria, you are not the only one who loves Puppington. Oprah Winfrey loves Puppington. Puppington is the maker of the It dog bag, according to Oprah Winfrey. So this was on Oprah's favorite things. It has been featured on The View, Good Morning America, In Style magazine, People mag. I mean, you name it. This thing is getting so much attention, and for good reason, and not just because it's stylish. But what am I talking about? This is the Puppington bag. I feel like there's a name for it that I'm not. I know it's a 3-in-1 bag, but is there a name beyond Puppington? Because Puppington is, I'm thinking of that as like the umbrella name. But let me just say, this is the bag for dog owners that has truly thought of everything. It is a 3-in-1 bag. So there are 3 different ways to wear it, but there are so many features built into this that really make it the everything bag for dog owners. She also has, I have to say, she has a product line called Cattington as well. And so that is similar products, I think, for cat lovers, cat owners. But we're gonna stick with this one. I love this color, although I have to tell you that she has 12 amazing colors. I cannot decide which one I like the most. So I've got to show you all of them. And you guys tell me what you, oh no, this is only 9, but she's got 12 now. So I don't know which ones I'm missing, but anyway, I had to show you all the fun colors. And so this one, of course, is the pink that you're seeing down there in the lower right-hand corner. Jen, our producer, has one as well, and she's obsessed. And you guys, I don't know how many of you guys have ever seen Jen, but I thought this would be a good time to see Jen. And so there she is, or she's coming. Oh no, I think I might have to upload it again. It's not working. I'm not going to let this one go because you guys got to see what Jen looks like. So one more time, I'm going to try it. See if this one works. There she is. So that is the famous Jen, our show producer and my right hand in life and everything else. And she's with her dog, Toby, a Frenchie. And it's hard to see because she's wearing black, but she has it on crossbody. And as I mentioned, it is just so chic and stylish. But that is Jen and Toby. Had to bring them into the mix. And again, let's go back to this one here because I want to show you everything that's built into it. First of all, it's one of those right away, the quality, the stitching, the zippers, the self-repairing zippers, the zipper pulls, all the hardware, everything is just top notch all the way through. I mentioned you can wear it 3 ways. So it can be worn around the waist. I'm a fanny pack girl, so I love that. I love anything really that I can be hands-free with. So, but there's something, I don't know, maybe I like that it covers my little, my little tummy, we'll call it. But you can also wear it over the shoulder or crossbody very comfortably either way. It is a really nice adjustable strap. I'm going to show you a picture with it being worn different ways. It is unisex. So there's a gentleman wearing it as a waist bag, and then she's wearing it there crossbody. So I wanted to show you that. But here is the inventor. Her name is Julie. I don't know if Julie's in the chat. I'm hoping she is. She is from New York, my favorite place. But she created this incredible bag because, like many of us dog owners, when you're walking the dog, it's like you're juggling so many different things. And she just wanted to create kind of something that solved all of that and let her be semi hands free. And I've seen a lot of solutions for that, but I don't know that I've ever seen anything as comprehensive as this one. So looking into the pockets, let me just open up this pocket right here and show you. I love this because this is designed actually for treats. So you know how they get kind of yucky, and if you put them in a bag, it's hard to clean it out. Well, she put a lining in here that is, it's, I don't know what it's called actually. I should look that up. But it feels like kind of a plastic almost, where it is waterproof, which, by the way, it is waterproof. You could pour a cup of water in here and that would be fine. But it's really ultimately designed for pet treats. So if you are training your dog, being able to have them in here, be able to easily clean it is really nice. But it can also double as, like, you could put wet wipes in here, or lots of different things. But just having that waterproof pocket is really nice. Then on the side here, she has built into it, actually I'll show you that part first. I love this. She's got built into it a dispenser for your poop bags. And the coolest thing is that she actually has matching poop bags, believe it or not, for every color. So look at my poop bags. They match my, isn't that amazing? And there's a little pocket that they fit into, and then the bag itself pokes right through the little hole here. And so let me poke it through just like that. And so when I want my bag, I just pull it out from there. Look at that. How great is that? And then the next one comes and the next one comes. But these are compostable. So the other ones, by the way, 500 million poop bags a year go into our landfills. 500 million. And I'm sure that number is going up. So she really wanted to make sure that she was creating compostable bags that could basically disintegrate much easier than the typical. So she did do that, which I really appreciate a lot. So it comes with those bags, and that goes right there. And then on the other side, there is this very clever poop bag holder, because who wants to hold a darn bag of poop when you're out walking? So that's this. So when you're done and your poop bag is filled up with that yucky, warm, smelly stuff, basically that goes into here, and then you just poke it through this bag holder and put a knot on the end or not, and it just holds it for you. Of course, there's nothing in this, but you get the idea. And if you're someone that walks multiple dogs at a time, you're going to love this even more, because it's a nice, good size, so you can fit a good amount of treats in there, and you can fit multiple bags in here, which is really nice. And then it also, you can kind of level up your Puppington bag by purchasing, there's a couple different upgrades that you can do, and she was nice enough to send me those, so I'm going to open those up. One of them, we featured a slow feeding dog bowl not too long ago, and it did really well. You guys loved that. This is kind of similar, but I love that it is collapsible. It is that silicone, but it's got those nubs in there that just kind of slows a dog down when they're feeding. And so it is collapsible, but then it turns into either a water bowl or a food bowl. And then it's got that nice carabiner on here, so you can just clip it to a D-ring on either side of the bag. Super clever, very lightweight, which is really nice. So having that with you. She's got gorgeous leashes that color coordinate with all of the different bags, so you can add that to it as well. And then inside, there is just additional pockets, so much organization built into this. So whether it's your cell phone or your keys or anything and everything that you might be carrying with you, it all goes in there. You're hands-free. You've got all the little gadgets and gizmos that you might need with your dog, so that, you've thought of everything and you're not thinking, oh, shoot, I left the poop bags back at home, or you've got it all. So it's so nice. Let's see, I'm missing... What am I missing? I use poop bags all the time for diapers. What a great idea. I would have not have thought, I didn't think of that. That's a really smart idea, especially when they're compostable like that. I love that. Kara says, honestly, I'd also love this for baby life instead of lugging around a huge diaper bag. I think you have come up with a brilliant idea, Kara. I hope that Julie is all ears for that, because I think it's so smart, especially because you can have baby wipes in here. Also, that's perfect for them. And then, yes, to have that for diapers, so smart. Boy, that's what makes Grommet Life so fun. We are solving problems and creating new inventions left and right. But when you put this on, you guys, it's so comfortable. It is so chic, so stylish. I mean, even her little logo there, it's that polished chrome. So pretty. And here is the leash. I got to show you that too, because, and again, the leash and the bowl are upgrades, but everything else comes with it. So you're getting the bags with it. You're getting the, well, I said the bag. So you're getting the bags with it, but you're also getting this little guy that is the poop bag holder with it as well. And then here's a leash that color coordinates too. So pretty. It just is, you know, really elevates the whole dog walking experience and just lets you be hands-free and you don't have to think about a thing. So she's done a great job. And Sherry's bringing up the price. Definitely. It's a great price, especially with that Grommet discount, because this is a bag that is definitely not just for dog walking. This is a bag, I mean, traveling, and the fact that it's crossbody, it's over the shoulder, it's around the waist, to have all your essentials in there, and even put a little ice pack in here with your snacks. Or maybe you are someone who lives in a warm climate and you want to put a little touch-up makeup in here, but it melts. You can put that ice pack, you know, a cold pack in there and keep things nice and chilled right there. You can definitely put your, I mean, you don't want to go anywhere without your mixers, especially when they match. So there's a pocket for your mixer in there too. I mean, we've thought of everything. Looks like one of those Lululemon bags that are all the rage, but better. It not only does it look like one, it feels like one. I actually have a Lululemon fanny pack, and I can tell you this is 100 times better. Not kidding. You open the Lululemon, it's just this empty, floppy. It's cute, but not as cute as this. And it has no organization to it at all. This one, I mean, it's cushioned all the way through. Both, this is all cushioned. So it's really, that's part of what makes it so comfortable, is that cushion that it has to it. It's a good one. And at that price, at the Grommet, it's typically almost $50. Grommet discount is $40. And with so many cool colors to choose from, you can see them all there. I'm going to show you the 9 that I had pulled up. I don't know why I missed 3 of them, but I clearly did. But look how gorgeous. What's everybody's favorite? And if Julie's on, I'd love to know what the going favorite is. I mean, black is always, it's a little boring, but it is always a home run. I kind of love the purple. I think that's gorgeous. I love the army green. I love the light blue. I love the ivory. I love them all. Really, she's done an amazing job with the colors. Okay, and Daria is absolutely right. Innovative minds. She loves this. Her daughter is fostering 3 puppies. She needs this. Yes, Daria, that's perfect. Especially with this little guy for puppies. Oh, I love that. So great. Julie, you are a rock star. I love this, and I cannot wait. I'm sure you have many more products coming. I cannot wait to see them all. She's buying one now. What color are you getting, Daria? Sherry says she likes the purple and the teal. The teal is really pretty. Kind of loving teal lately. I loved it on the bevy also. Okay, we are moving right along. I'm having so much fun with all these products, you guys. Did I tell you? This is a good show. I got to tell you, the pink is so cute. Let's see. I like the purple teal. Okay, Daria is going to tell us, I'm sure, which one she ended up getting. But we are going to move on to our next product. You guys, I'm sorry. Sorry, gentlemen. We've got another female innovator. And let me get my notes on this one. I kind of love this one, too. I do love this one, too. And this is another one where I want to ask you where you were. I hate to tell you how many years ago I would have loved to have you have this product, but it would have been about 42 years ago. Oh boy, that's sad. Sad but true. But this product is, and I did just see the maker in the chat. She said the pink is so cute, and I'm not surprised she said the pink is so cute, because guess what? Her product, I'm gonna tease you with the cute bag that her product comes in. So this is why I'm not surprised that she thought the pink was so cute. So this is, and this is so soft. I love this. So this is called Luxie's, but the product itself, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this right. Is it Chadia? Will you tell me? It's such a pretty name. I don't want to say it wrong, whether it's Chadia. So please tell me if I did that right. I'm going to go with Chadia unless you tell me otherwise. But she has invented and brought to market a product that is called, it's called actually the Serena Heating and Massage Belt. And look how pretty. It's like that perfect blush pink color. I love it. I love that it's pink, because really the reason that she invented this, I pronounced it right. Okay, good. Is that it is designed to instantly soothe menstrual cramps. If you've had them, I had them really bad when I was younger. I mean, the hard part is you feel the cramps going on and you're coming on and you're thinking, oh no. And you take the Motrin, you take the Advil or whatever it is that you take, and you have to wait. And the cramps are there and they're hurting and what I love about this is it's instant. So that when you turn it on, it is, within seconds that it starts to heat up. And then once it's heated up, it stays warm. And there are different levels of the heat. I want to get that right because there's two different, it takes all of 3 seconds to warm up, which I really love. And then there's 4 different heat levels. And I'll tell you, I'm using this all the time right now without menstrual cramps, but I do have other kinds of pain. I do have low back pain. I have hip pain. And so my hip was really hurting the other day. And I'm like, what do I have? What can I use? And this came to mind because it had just arrived. And I said, I'm going to try that. And so I heated it up really quickly, put it on my hip, strapped it around my waist, and I could just adjust it and move it as I wanted to. And then in addition, I put it all the way up to the highest one. And then in addition to the 4 levels of heat, you can adjust the intensity of the massage. So it's also vibrating massage to soothe as well. And it's kind of like that combo is magical. And so I have been using this kind of like crazy. And then the other day or the day after that, it was more my low back. It kind of goes between the two. And so sure enough, I put it down on my low back. I actually brought it in the car with me. So I have it strapped around and I'm sitting in my car and it feels so good because it's giving me a little lumbar support and it's massaging and it's heating. You cannot miss with that. But the fact that it comes with a USB charger, charge it right there. Once it's charged, it's good for 4 to 5 hours. So that's a really good quality, nice long charge. So simple to operate. So there's just the power button right there in the middle. So you're just pressing that and for a couple seconds to get it going. And as you can see, I've got full power there. And then when I want to heat it up, I am pressing, my eyes are so bad. This one is giving me the heat, and that's level 1. Level 2, level 3, and level 4. And I will tell you the second I start to feel heat, because that's how I'm feeling heat already. That's how fast. That's amazing. I never knew anything could heat up that fast. But so that heats up. And then if I want to add the massaging and the vibrating, I think you can probably hear that. That's level 1, 2, 3. And it's kind of there's different kinds of vibration. So you have your choice of the different ones. So depending on what kind of pain you're dealing with or stress or tension or whatever it is, you could even strap it over your shoulder. If you're somebody that I haven't had that pain in a while, I have to say, probably because I'm focusing on my hip and my low back, but I used to get it between my shoulder blades. So you could easily position that there as well. However, I will say I am sending one of these to my daughter because she's got her mama's genes. She does get the bad cramps and she's away at college. And I told her about this and I said, I'm sending this to you because just as a mom, I always feel so bad when she's away and I can't help her. But for her to be able to put this on anytime she feels those cramps coming on, she's going to love it. And it is so thin and very lightweight. So I love that it's very discreet. You can put it underneath a shirt or sweatshirt or anything and no one will know it's there, but you're getting that relief. So she could go to class with this on and feel fine. I mean, feel so much better than she would without it. And as you're seeing in that picture there, I'll give you a closer one here. It does come in the 2 colors. So this is the pink, excuse me, and there's the white. And so as you can see, they have it positioned both on the back and the front, because also, menstrual cramps can make your back hurt as well. But even if that is not your issue and you do have pain of any kind anywhere, the belt is so adjustable that you can use it really for anything. It could be arm, it could be, actually, I put it on my shin the other night too. I get this nerve pain in my shin as a result of my hip. I am falling apart at the seams. But so I'm using it kind of everywhere. So many people chiming in. Daria is saying, I have hip and lower back pain too. Oh, Daria, we got to talk shop on that one. Gosh, it's awful. And then Liana says, I love that you can move it around with it on, unlike a heating pad where you're stuck in one spot. Yes, because I have a heating pad and I'm stuck to the wall with the cord. And so this, yeah, you can move around and have that heat with you. You can be cooking in the kitchen. You can go for a walk with your dog and your Puppington. You could put this in your Puppington if you wanted to. Let's see. Sherry uses a microwavable heating pad for her back. This would be great for travel. Yeah, and the microwavables, I've tried those too, but they don't stay warm long enough for me. We're talking 4 to 5 hours with this. So any one of those hot pack, cold packs, this is 4 to 5 hours. The back side, I want to show you how soft. It looks like kind of that suede, but it's even softer than suede. It's like that high-end material in expensive jewelry boxes, whatever that is. So it's really nicely made, high quality. I mean, I've been using it a good 4 or 5 days now, probably. And I have to say, what I am finding is it's true about how good the battery life is. So I can use it for a really long time before I need to charge it again. So I love it, love it, love it. Let's see. I think there's a bunch. I need that for my daughter. I had the worst cramps ever, said someone else. Oh, Daria got the pink. I was asking her what color Puppington. She got the pink. It's just one big pink show with my pink Paloma. So anyway, Shadia, I think this is phenomenal. I'm so excited for you. I don't know how long ago you launched it. I would love to know that, whether this is a new product to the market. I have to believe, social media wise, this would just blow up. I mean, I think this is really great. And I also love that you offer a 30-day risk-free trial. So, and trust me, you get it home and you use it one time and this is not going back. This is something you come to rely on. I can tell you that firsthand. And I love, again, probably my favorite part is just how quick it is. So the second you've got pain coming on, you turn it on, and 3 seconds later, you're not waiting for 3 minutes for something to heat up in the microwave. You're not waiting for 20 minutes for the Advil to kick in. You've got instant pain relief. Pretty nice. So love it. Great gift too to give somebody. And with the Grommet discount, it's typically almost $100. It's $99, and you're getting it for $79.20. Not too shabby. Okay, we are moving on. And I don't know if Mike is in the chat with us. He may have given up on us since there's so many girls. We're having sort of a girls inventors club. But Mike brought us a product that I'm so excited about. Now, this product didn't get to me until today, so I have to be honest that I haven't gotten to use it yet. But I'm very excited about it because coincidentally, I was in the market for a product like this. I've been actually searching and looking, and I think there might be a couple even on Grommet that are in the same category, but nothing that I've seen that's knocked my socks off yet. And so I truly was in the midst of trying to find one of these. I'm curious to know from you guys. Let's see. Oh, okay. It launched. So on Grommet, she's telling me she launched the Serena heating pad on Grommet in March, which is, just a couple weeks ago. But was that your first official launch into the market, period? Or you mean that was just when you launched there? Because that's so cool if you're brand new. How exciting. So let us know about that. But I have been looking for a really good or a new electric toothbrush. And it's so funny how those things happen where you think it and it shows up at your house, or at least it does for me, because I get to host Grommet Live and I get all these fun products sent to me. So I know I'm lucky. But anyway, the one that Mike has brought is really cool. I'm really, really excited about it. And I'm going to be using it tonight and I'm going to report back to all of you. But from what I can tell so far, and I've done research on it as well, but it really is like the Apple of toothbrushes. And at the same time, based on everything I've read and seen of this, I can't believe that it's coming in at the price point that it's coming in at. So I'm over the moon. I hope I love it as much as I think I'm going to love it. Everything I'm reading about it, what it does and how it does it, and all of those things, which I'm going to show you in just a second, I'm in love with. And so if it is at that price point, I love to be able to share that with other people like crazy, because some things are so expensive and don't need to be so expensive. And I think I want everybody to be able to afford a really good toothbrush. And this is one of those. So when I say it's sort of the Apple of toothbrushes, just gorgeous packaging. And it's, really, really well done. Doesn't just look pretty, it feels substantial, significant, much like an Apple anything would be. And then when you open it up, let me show you this one. This is how it is inside. So again, really nicely done. And it has a really nice feel to it, and feels, again, significant. There's weight to it. It's not heavy, but there's weight to it where you can tell that there is, that it's really nice quality. And it does come also, when I move this away, you will see that inside, I love even just the instruction little packet that comes with it. There's all kinds of little cards, like quick start cards and things to tell you how to charge it. And then the second layer, you will see, comes with the magnetic USB charging cord. And that end right there, just magnetically, super easy, just secures like that. And then you plug it in and charge it. I think they recommend charging it overnight the first time you use it. And then once it's charged, it's good for, I want to make sure I get all my facts right. Let's see. Oh, maybe I didn't write that part down. No, I did. I knew there was something that I was really impressed with. I did write it down. Once it's charged, guess what? 30-day battery life. So that alone, I'm hooked on that. I love that because I feel like I'm always having to charge and recharge and recharge. So 30-day battery life, again, super, super comfortable. Comes with 3 different heads. I'm going to pull those out right here. And each one of the heads is designed differently for a different purpose. So let's see, I've got one that's already open. That'd probably be easier. So I was just thinking originally that it was 3 different heads, just, one for your spouse and one for your children or something like that. But that's not the case, although you could do that. But one is for whitening. I think one is more for, I should know this, for gums. Each one has a different purpose. So I love that. And I love that they're different color for each one. The other thing is there's an app that comes with it. It seems like everything has an app these days, but this app seems to be quite important and quite useful. And as you're seeing it right there, I'll show you a closer up of that element. But with the app, there are literally 2,000 different combinations of ways that you can brush depending on what your issues happen to be. So it's very easy to set up. That is one thing that I did already do. I went ahead and downloaded that just because I wanted to make sure that that experience was easy, and it was. And then the toothbrushing itself is what I am most impressed with, and I'll show you an image to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. I really like that the head is 60-degree oscillations. So it is tilting back and forth up to 60 degrees both ways. And to my knowledge, it's the first toothbrush that's ever been designed to do that. So that's getting all the different sides of your teeth without you having to think about it. And then the bristles themselves are so thin, so slim, I should say. Here, I'm going to show you those right here. Just 2 millimeters, and they have 90% tapering rate, meaning that the way each brush has designed tapers to 90%. So it's getting in between the teeth and around the edges of the teeth and down into the gums really nicely. So from everything I'm reading, what I'm getting is that it really is giving you like dentist quality cleaning every time you clean, because it's 66,000 vibrations per minute. So it's that, high vibration, but not just that. It's also giving you that 60-degree tilt, which is getting all the different sides. And then it's got the 90% tapering, which means it's getting deep down in between the teeth where we want it to get. I've never seen anything quite like it yet. And I wish that I had it yesterday so that I could speak, directly to having used it, but I haven't yet. So I have to be honest about that. But I love everything it's about, and I can't wait to use it. And if this didn't show up at my house and I had been doing research and I found this would have been the one I would buy hands down, especially when I saw the price point, because so many of these sonic toothbrushes and things can get into the hundreds, at least over 100. And with the Grommet discount, the fact that this one is $69.95, although I'm feeling like I'm reading that wrong. Jen, is that correct? Because it's showing 55 crossed out. So I think we might have a typo. So she's going to check on that. She says nope, but I don't know if she's saying it nope, it's not correct, or nope, it's not a typo. It's got to be a typo because the Grommet price is more than the regular price. So we'll wait to find out what that is. But I know whatever it was, I was so I thought, oh, that's it. Oh my gosh, I hope I like this because I want to tell everybody about it. So I'm really excited about it. I'm going to be using the purple head tonight because that's the whitening one. I love my white teeth. Got to keep those white. And I'm curious, has anybody tried this toothbrush? It is called the Wave Electric, and the brand is Lafen, L-A-I-F-E-N. Everything about it, again, the packaging, the feel of it, all of the technology that's built into it. I love it. So I hope when I use it, I can say the same thing. It's the other way around. It's okay. Okay, she fixed it. It's $55.95 with the Grommet discount. It's normally $69.95. So that's good news. You thought you were paying $69.95. Now you're only paying $55.95. But that's a really good price for a toothbrush that does all of that. And then with the app, you can make all those adjustments, as I said, up to 2,000 different combinations, brush combinations with that smart app. And it has something that's built into it called flight mode, which I thought was kind of cool, where you can put it on flight mode so that if you are packing it and you don't want it to go off in your suitcase or anything like that, it's just kind of like a safety mode. And then when you're using it, it's just basically like lift to wake technology, where when you want to use it, you lift it and it automatically turns on. And then you do a slow hold for 2 seconds if you want to get out of flight mode, and then just one tap to turn it on, one tap to turn it off, and that's it. So I will let you guys know what I think, but grab the QR code, because if you are in the market for a new, kind of high-end, really top-notch toothbrush, that is a great price for one that does all that this one does. And if you just think it's a good idea, all these things, please give them an upvote, because competition, as I said, as you can see, competition for the product launch week is very, very stiff. And so all those upvotes make a big difference for these makers. Okay, guys, without any further ado, I think we are going to do our final giveaway of the evening. Did anybody tell me what they want to win? I want you guys to let me know in the chat what you want to win while I recap everything that we've shown, and then I'll do the giveaway. So we started out, we had to kick off the show with my mixers because I had to have my cocktail, my Paloma. So these are the powder-based organic cocktail mixers that are to die for. To die for. These are going to be your best friend. My Paloma is missing there. Best friend, summertime. When you are out and about doing outdoor adventures or, barbecuing or whatever, to be able to have these with you. How fun. So that was the mixers. Then we moved on to the bevy that holds up to 6 beverages, up to 32 ounces, including Stanley's. And nothing is moving around. Nothing is spilling, and very, very comfortable to hold. You can have it in the car with you, wherever. Love that one. And then we had the nursing bra it's the Lush nursing bra that I'm going to be sleeping with tonight. And no, I'm not nursing, but my gosh, what an innovation for nursing mothers to be able to basically give you comfort, but also give you peace of mind that you're not going to have leaking. Well, you're going to have leaking breasts, but no one's going to see them, and you're not going to feel them because it's going to absorb up to a 1/4 cup, which I can't imagine needing that much, but I'm sure many people do. I'm sure it happens. And then what else? We had Puppington, which is Oprah's It dog bag or It bag for dog owners. And it's now Marcy's It bag for dog owners. And I know it's Jen's as well. And so that is the Puppington in 12 gorgeous colors. And it comes with those really color matched poop bags that are compostable and all these fun little accessories. Can't miss with that one. What a great gift, by the way. I don't even think I said that. Great, great gift for dog owners, dog lovers. And then what else? I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. And then we have this Serena heating and massage pad, which I am now using for all my aches and pains and loving. But it's a brilliant invention for anybody dealing with menstrual cramps or any other kind of pain or tension. So again, heats up in 3 seconds. It has up to a 5-hour battery life. You're completely cord free. So you can go on a walk with this. You can be discreet, have it under your shirt, sweatshirt, jacket, whatever, or have it over because it's so cute that you might want to just show it off. I don't know why we wouldn't. And I'm getting, so lots of people are wanting the massage pad. Oh, okay. Daria says Puppington because her sister needs one too. Okay, we're getting some ideas here. And then what else? And then we did the oscillating toothbrush, the Wave electric toothbrush, which I'm telling you, I believe this is going to be the Apple of toothbrushes. And I've got a few of them around here. And I have too many products in front of me. Where did it go? Anyway, here it is. And this has that 60-degree tilt on it to get all the different sides of your teeth. And then it's got the 90% tapering of the brush bristles. So it's getting in between the teeth and 66,000 vibrations per minute. So these are my befores and you guys are going to see my afters and we'll do a 30-day after. How about that? Mother's Day gift for dog mommies. I love that, Daria. Great idea. Lots of these would be great Mother's Day gifts, I have to say. Almost every one of them, actually. Love it. Okay, so we've got lots of ideas of what people are wanting. Now, let's find out what someone is getting. Oh, this is, wait a minute. What am I, oh, okay, I haven't announced what I'm giving away. I'm like, she can't win that because I'm losing my mind. Or maybe it's the, who knows. But I know what who the winner is and what I'm giving away. I think I'm going to give away the massager, the Serena. It's so cool. And I kind of think the person who won can use this because I think she has a new baby, kind of a new baby. The winner is inside the chat. The winner is one of our makers. The winner is Kara Potter, who is the maker herself of mixers. And she has an 18-month-old baby. And not that this is necessarily for that, but I just think when you have a baby, you have all kinds of aches and pains and different stuff going on, and you need a little pampering. And not that it's a baby anymore, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, congratulations to Kara Potter. She is the winner of a Serena heat and massage adjustable belt. You're going to love it. This for me is going to be like, I was thinking of it at first for 13, teenagers, but to me, this is a lifelong keeper for sure. So congratulations. Oh, Donna Marshall just got in too. We're getting lots of congratulations. It's a good one. That's a good Mother's Day gift too. I love that. And so Kara, we just would want to know, do you want the white or the pink? And then Jen, I think she might even have your address already, but if not, she will reach out to you. Get it? She says in all caps, she cannot wait to use this. So Kara, when you use it, we would, of course, love for you to post about it, take a picture of you wearing it, and be sure to tag Luxie's and the maker. I'm hoping she's still in here. I think she is. Yes. Oh, she's saying congratulations. Oh, good. So the maker, Shadia. And gosh, you guys, what a fun show. I loved tonight. We had some tech issues up top, but we got it all worked out. And this was so fun. And the products were so awesome. Really, I love all of them so much. And Jen, I love when Jen puts it up because it reminds me, because I forget when our shows are. But we've got another fun one coming up because it is our Mother's Day show, and it is Grommet Live on May 1st, same time, same place. Although we might be back on, hopefully we'll have the tech issue figured out on Grommet's page. So wherever we are, we will be there. May 1st, 4 o'clock on the West Coast and 7 o'clock on the East Coast. So I hope we get to see you again then. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. Thank you again to everybody who joined us live. This was really, really a fun show. And congrats to all of the makers on these amazing inventions. And I'm wishing you all the best of luck as you get in deeper to product launch week. And it'll be really fun to see who wins product of the week, because it is a stiff competition. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.